6,210 pounds, 264 CK Cherokee here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a very popular family bunkhouse camper. If you'd like to see if we have one in stock and available, please visit the link in our video description that says check for price and availability. You'll see if we have one in stock, how it's equipped, what we're asking. There's a lot to learn on a Cherokee, and due to weather conditions I can't really do this thing its full justice, so I'm going to give this a quick flyover pass by. Little things like the seal gripping slide walls here, it gives a little extra grip on those slide seals to keep them from you know, getting halfway flipped in, halfway flipped out, which is a great way to encounter water penetration in an RV. You won't have that on a Cherokee. Cherokee spends a lot of money using extra large windows on here, and windows are very expensive in the RV business for those who are not aware. You know, lights and windows are two of the most expensive things in RV production, amazingly enough, and you know, a lot of manufacturers could make something that looks a lot like this, but cut out a couple lights and windows and make a cheaper version. But it's not a better version necessarily. Better is a relative term. You know, that's why we carry so many different things here at Haylett RV. Like, one of the things I like about this is they weren't necessarily the first to have this floor plan, but Cherokee was the first stick-built manufacturer to have this floor plan, and they have become an extremely aggressive, progressive travel trailer company, to the tune that they are now Forest River's most successful travel trailer out there. They've almost pulled out of fifth wheels just because they're doing so much in trailers. They had to try to meet their trailer demand, so they actually pulled back out of fifth wheels just to try to do a better job in trailers. I think that's a pretty remarkable thing. Not a lot of manufacturers would step away from a big market chunk like that, but these guys did. Who, what, why Cherokee? Well, they are a stick-built trailer, meaning wood, skeleton, aluminum frame, or aluminum skin rather, that has the equipment loadout of like a luxury ultralight type trailer. But here they're not necessarily trying to be lightweight. They're not. They're just a very well-equipped, fun family camper. Now, you know, there's a lot of different awesome RVs out there. And like some people say, well, why don't they have a better warranty if they have all this nicer stuff? Well, the reason being, warranties expire. But things like these upgraded steps right here, those don't expire. Things like the anti-slam entry door, the outside TV hookups, those don't expire. Everything on this Cherokee, all of the value is physical. It's in your face. You can touch it, feel it, understand it. That's who Cherokee is. They put the value where you can see, feel, and touch it so that your family gets to enjoy it all day, every day, even when the warranty expires. Little things like this. This is another innovation they put in. The miniature outside kitchen right here that's not available on a lot of things. You're watching other manufacturers try to come up with a version of something like that, but it started with Cherokee. Now that second entry door right there, that is a key critical thing, because that is what gives us our RV the ability to be really hyper functional even when the slide out is closed. A little more obvious when you step inside, but real quick before we do that, I just want to touch on the little solar prep plug up here, as well as the really big pass-through storage. Well, pardon me, not pass-through, because they actually put their water heater on the other side, but big underbed storage right here. And you may have noticed that big under bunk storage behind those bunks back there. Now, another neat thing on this is, although it doesn't have a door straight to the bathroom, it has a door that goes right next to the bathroom, and it's available when the slides are closed, so it kind of accomplishes the same thing. If you are looking for direct bathroom access, I would recommend looking at a 274 DBH Cherokee here at Haylett, or even a 29 TE that we also carry. So a pretty cool, I think, and interesting quality on these is this is the decor. You know, Cherokee doesn't give you like 8 different color and pattern options. By standardizing pretty much everything they do, they've been able to improve quality control. They can improve their buying power and get better deals on things, which, you know, means a, you know, easier price tag for you, which never seems to offend anyone. You see these giant max size windows. I hit on those on the outside, but they are as big as they possibly can be and just let a flood of light in here. Trick is they make my job with the camera kind of tricky. So you see a lot of brands have these neat little armrest style folding sofas right here. You can thank Cherokee for that. They were the trendsetters that brought this to the business. But once again, like I said, they have the higher equipment package within the stick-built category with the 12-volt powered, meaning off your battery, USB plugs built right into those cup holders. There's actually a little LED light inlays in there. Now, speaking of USBs, there's another set of USBs below that center light right there. There's USBs all around the bunks. Anywhere that you can sleep. There's actually USB plugs on both sides of the master bed, which is something I don't even see luxury fifth wheels do very frequently. Cherokee goes all the way. Now this is a dinette that's just about 7 foot long when you fold it down, so adults can sleep there. 40-inch full extension drawers below give this thing easy storage access. We've got our, basically whether it's the tabletop, the bathroom countertop, anything like that, they're a thermal foil countertop, meaning they have a pressed edge. It's a resin membrane so that water can't penetrate, which is what allows them to have a recessed stainless single basin farm sink. So giant sink on this. You can see the little blue LED accent lights on those stovetop knobs right there in that recessed stove. That gives you a neat little nightlight factor, which is kind of the same concept as this right here. It's a neat little accent light, but it's the perfect little nightlight. It really gets the job done well there. Kitchen skylight kind of rounds out the kitchen, in addition to just a whole truckload of lights over here. Remember how I said lights are very expensive in the RV business, lights and windows? Remember, they've added more lights and windows into this thing. So very standardized front-end bedroom in this. You know, if you've seen one Cherokee or Grey Wolf, you've pretty much seen them all. But again, the dual USB plugs on both sides are really clutch. And that second door to the bedroom over here, that gives you 100% access to this RV when it's closed, because that means you can get up into the bedroom to get packed up and get yourself rolling. If you choose to add a TV, you can clearly see that the entertainment is the most direct-facing entertainment center you could ask for. The outside TV hookups actually connect right to the Bluetooth, DVD, CD, stereo, etc. player that you have right here. And again, higher-end features in a more of a family-type class camper. You've got this electric space heating fireplace down here, and that light, the light is just shining right in on it, like, ah! Ooh, I can't do that too much. I start making too much noise, and the fog cloud from my breath clouds up the camera. We've got our shoe garage right when you walk in the door there under that fireplace, and I think that's a good spot for it because that'll help keep shoes nice and warm if it is chilly like that. I'm a big fan of anytime I see these open air ladder walls because they make the RV look and feel much, much larger. As we remember, USB plugs and household plugs everywhere. So on a rainy day, if everyone needs a chance to really just kind of sit down and plug in appliances, every single person can do that. And a big old walk-in closet / massive storage pantry right here, right when you walk in the door. I mean, if the kids are playing hide and seek, I guarantee you one of them is going to be hiding in this little closet at some point. It's just, it's not if, but when. Finish up with the bathroom here. I do apologize. I normally prefer to go, I mean, more than even half this speed, just due to weather. I really just can't. I can't do more than apologize for it. It's just the nature of the beast living in the Midwest here. Bigger Max Air fan. Remember, bigger features in a basic camper. That's what this is. And I don't mean basic like, girl, you basic. I mean that this thing is just sharp, and it's a simple series camper with a high-level equipment package. That's who Cherokee is. Remember, all of the value in this doesn't expire. All of the value in this RV stays here. Things don't, expire in a Cherokee. It just continues to be what it is. I don't care if you own it for 2 years or 10 years. It's going to look like this, and it's going to have all the same equipment. You know, there's not a shelf life on that electric heating fireplace necessarily. There's not a shelf life on a stainless steel undermounted sink. Those are things that you'll get to enjoy 5, 10, 15 years from now. So if you're looking for an RV you can use for 8 to 10 years, and then, the kids are going to be grown up, and then you're looking for a couples camper, this is such a good fit for something like that. And the resale on these is absolutely fantastic. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.